This one, it just wants us to find the derivative of this. So in order to find the derivative of that, I need to know what the derivative of cosecant, the inverse cosecant of x is. And the derivative of the cosecant of x is 1 over the absolute value of x, square root of x squared minus 1. So I need to find the derivative of this. So we're going to do y prime equals 1 over. Now, I'm not going to do the absolute value of x because x is always going to be bigger than 0. And if I plug in something bigger than 0 here, this will always be bigger than 0. So I don't need the absolute value because absolute value says make it bigger than 0. It already is bigger than 0, so I don't need the absolute value. So this is going to be x squared plus 1. And then we do the square root of x squared plus 1 squared minus 1. And then I need to multiply by the derivative of the inside, which is going to be 2x. Well, this is going to be 2x over x squared plus 1. And I need to FOIL out distribute out this bottom part, so it's going to be x to the 4th plus 2x squared plus 1, and then minus 1. Well, this plus 1 minus 1 is going to go away, which then gives me a 2x over x squared plus 1 square root of x to the 4th plus 2x squared. Now, inside the square root, I can actually factor out an x squared. So it's going to be x squared plus 2. Now, in this, x squared, I can't write, plus 2. I can actually, anytime you have anything multiplied by something inside of a square root, you can actually separate the square roots. So this is actually the same thing as x squared, and this is going to be x squared plus 2. Now, if I reduce this with this, remember, anytime you take a square root and you reduce this with this, you need an absolute value. But once again, x is bigger than 0, which means this is always positive anyway, so I don't need the absolute values in this problem. So I'm not going to worry about the absolute value. So then this becomes 2x over x squared plus 1. And then an x comes out. And then it's going to be the square root of x squared plus 2 still inside. Now this reduces with this, which leaves me with 2 over x squared plus 1 multiplied by the square root of x squared plus 2. Now, I just found a mistake while I was doing this entire video, and I don't want to do the video over again. Right here, the secant, inverse secant is this. The inverse cosecant is going to be negative here, which means I need to stick a negative on all of this. Negative, 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 negative. So technically, this is my answer. Sorry, you guys.